the crucial logistics of the Normandy Campaign, sustaining the fight after D-Day. After the initial landings at Normandy on June 6, 1944, D-Day, one of the most critical phases of the campaign was ensuring logistical support for the Allied forces. As the troops fought to secure the beachheads, the success of the operation hinged on maintaining a steady flow of reinforcements, supplies, and equipment. The days following D-Day focused heavily on logistics, fortifications, and consolidating the beachhead. Logistics after D-Day: establishment of Mulberry harbours. Since the Germans had destroyed the ports in Normandy, the Allies needed to create makeshift harbours. Two artificial harbours, known as Mulberry A and Mulberry B, were constructed near the British and American beachheads. These were floating concrete structures brought across the English Channel, and they were critical for offloading supplies. These harbours allowed the Allies to bring ashore the vast amounts of men, tanks, fuel, and ammunition necessary to sustain the fight inland. Though Mulberry A was destroyed by a storm soon after D-Day, Mulberry B, at Arromanches, continued to function and became a logistical hub. Pontoon docks and ferries. With limited access to major ports, the Allies relied heavily on pontoon docks and large ferries to unload heavy equipment, such as tanks and artillery. These floating platforms were vital to the process of offloading directly onto the beaches and transporting materials inland to support advancing forces. The use of these structures also reduced the need to depend on natural harbours, allowing for more flexible supply chains. Logistical challenges. The logistics of maintaining a steady supply chain were complex. The initial beachheads were narrow, and German forces were still capable of launching counterattacks, particularly around Caen. The build-up of troops, supplies, and equipment was hampered by weather conditions, such as the storm in late June that disrupted operations at Mulberry A. In addition to sustaining combat operations, the Allies had to support the growing number of wounded and prisoners of war, all while contending with destroyed infrastructure across the region. Breakout from Normandy. As more equipment and reinforcements were successfully brought ashore, the Allies began their push inland, notably with Operation Cobra at the end of July. This marked the beginning of a breakout from the Normandy region into France's interior. The logistical preparations made in the first weeks after D-Day were crucial for this movement, ensuring that the Allied forces could maintain the momentum needed to liberate France and advance towards Germany. The success of the Normandy campaign was as much about logistics as it was about combat. The ability to supply the troops, provide heavy equipment, and sustain the fighting effort in hostile and rapidly changing conditions is what ultimately led to the Allied victory in the region.